Have you ever liked someone and spend way too much time thinking about them? Maybe thinking stuff like, do they like me back? Should I tell them that I like them? Well, today in this video, we'll be talking about crushes, relationships, and the pressure of dating. But before we start this video, I'd like to introduce a special guest that'll be helping us out today.
Hey guys, my name is Prisha. I'm an 8th grader here at Farmington STEAM Academy, and I'm here to help you guys out.
Yeah, Prisha's gonna be helping you guys out with, the topics that we were talking about, like crushes, the pressure of dating, and just relationships in general in middle school.
Yes.
Segment 1. Crushes are normal. Now, in middle school, eventually everyone's gonna have a crush, right? But Prisha, is having a crush in middle school a big deal?
I honestly feel like having a crush in middle school is not a big deal. I feel like so many people have crushes, and I feel like it's like normal, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're just like playing around with your feelings right now, and you're just,
Kind
yeah.
of like getting like, because like I feel like everybody, like especially like just with crushes, like you're kind of exploring what you like in a person and what you don't like in a person.
Yeah,
Because
you're
like
basically, yeah.
like
Yeah.
kind of like exploring, like not saying like seeing your options, but like it's pretty much fun because you're gonna go through phases where you like this type in a person, or you like this type in a person, and that's like
Yeah, you're
completely
just like
normal.
trying to find the right person for you, and you're
Yeah.
just like kind of experimenting right now. So I feel like honestly, it's just normal to have crushes in middle
Yeah, I
school.
don't really think it would be like such a big deal,
Yeah,
because like eventually you're not gonna always stick with the same person,
right,
really. Like
right.
eventually there's gonna be some growth,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like not always gonna. Yeah.
Because once you start liking a person, I feel like you start learning things about like how you want to like I don't know how to describe it,
Yeah,
but
like
like
learning like about yourself.
yeah, like about yourself and like what you like in the other person and what you don't like
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Still following up with segment 1, but a follow-up question for Prisha. Prisha, why do you think middle schoolers overreact when they get like a little eye contact from their crush, or like even a little text?
I feel like people are just like excited and they like
Just get like, because you said the attention kind of.
yeah, they like love because okay, you like somebody, right? So you want them to like you back, obviously, and you like the attention that you're getting from them, because it just like feels good, you know?
Yeah,
Because your
like the
crush is
dopamine,
like
like yeah, it's like the
yeah,
dopamine, like because like you are, the point is like you're trying to get your crush to like you back, or you're trying to like
yeah.
you really like this person, you just don't know how to like say that you like them. So when
Mhm.
they give you kind of like the signs, as people would say, like
Yeah.
you kind of get like happy because like, oh wait, does he or she like actually like me,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
but yeah. Segment 2. Should you tell your crush? Now, this is a big question that most middle schoolers, it's really hard for them to answer. But Prisha, when do you think is the right moment to tell your crush that you like him?
I feel like personally it's just based on your preference. Like if you really want to tell the person that you like them because you think that they might like you back, then I feel like you should go for it. But if you just like them and you don't want to tell them because you're just like maybe you're just too nervous or you don't talk to the person a lot, I feel like it just all depends on you and your choices personally.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Prisha said, because like honestly, like with like a crush, you're nervous, you don't want them rejection, which we'll get into later in our last segment.
Yeah.
But like you don't want the rejection thing of feeling embarrassed. So some people prefer not to tell them, and then eventually, they kind of grow out of that phase of liking them, because they either move on to somebody else, or they're just like either taking a break, or there might be some people who are very confident and bold that they either see the signs that like they
Yeah.
like the person,
Yeah.
that the person, he or she, likes them or not.
Personally with me, I feel like I'm like I'm like more nervous around the person I like rather than like people like I'm not
Mhm.
nervous around you and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
nervous around people that I like don't like
Like friends
not
of.
attracted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then like when my crush is next to me or stuff like that, I feel like I just act different
Yeah, because like
because I'm
you don't
nervous
want to
and
see, and
stuff.
you don't want to seem like weird,
Yeah,
like
I don't want to seem like weird in front of them
or
or
just
just
like
like
awkward.
yeah, just like
Yeah,
awkward. So I feel like I'm just way more nervous
yeah.
around them.
But it just pretty much just depends on your preference. So you can choose whether
Yeah.
you can keep it to yourself, or you can, just go for it, because like what do you really have to lose?
YOLO.
Still following up with segment 2, but a follow-up question for Prisha. Prisha, when you're telling your crush that you like them, Do you think you should do it on text or you should do it in person?
Okay, personally, if you're telling your crush that you like them, I would say do it in person. Some people, okay, here's the thing. It's again, it's just like based on you. Some people are like more social over text and stuff, and they
Hmm.
just like to text people more because they're not good with their words in real life. But I feel like for me, I would tell the person like in person because I feel like that just like it's more heartfelt, rather than just going off of text. But again,
Yeah.
it's basically just what you want to do. Like I said, because some people are like more introverted than extroverted,
Hmm.
and they just think that it's easier to like tell your crush that you like them over text rather than in person. Just like get it over with.
Yeah. Like personally for me, I feel like in person is probably better. Like text, maybe for example, if it's like almost the end of the school year and like, you're probably not gonna see he or she your crush. And maybe text will be better because like, and also people honestly prefer text because it's better to be rejected on text than in person, or maybe it's the other way around for some people too.
Sometimes people also like they can like leave you on red or
Mm.
open or stuff like that. And I feel like in person they can't really do that. Like
Yeah,
because
like they
it'll
can't
just be
just
weird if you walk away from
right.
the conversation. So I feel like again that's like another benefit of like
Yeah.
doing it in person.
Yeah, but me and Prisha, you can choose what you prefer. Like you can do it in
Yeah,
text if you would like to. Really,
it
it
all
just
depends to
depends on
you.
like on you, like on how
Yeah.
like what Prisha said, if you're extroverted or introverted.
Yeah.
Segment 3: dating pressure and rejection. Sometimes the hardest part in middle school isn't the crush. It's sometimes the pressure of feeling to date or there's just the rejection in general. But Prisha, why do you feel like middle schoolers feel so pressured to date?
I feel like middle schoolers feel really pressured because obviously a lot of people have like boyfriends or like girlfriends in middle school, and then I feel like people just like want boyfriends or girlfriends because just
Mm.
because it apparently it makes them cool or whatever. But I feel like that's not why you should get a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I feel like it more depends on like personally I would not want a boyfriend just for like having the label that I have a boyfriend. I would want it if the person like makes me happy, if they make me like smile, they're funny,
Hmm.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I also feel like some people are pressured. They can be pressured by their friends or family or
Hmm.
just stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, honestly, I feel like middle school, I'm surprised that most people do it, but middle school is like the time where people think, like, start to get serious with, like, relationships. And it's just like,
Hmm.
we're 11 to 13, maybe even 14.
Yeah.
But, like, I just feel like middle school is the time where you're trying to figure yourself out. Like, dating shouldn't be your number one priority. Like, your grades should
Yes.
be.
Yes. Yes.
Like, like don't get me wrong, like if you have someone who makes you happy or you feel like you're ready to date, then it's your choice. But from my perspective, what I'm saying is I think in middle school you should really just focus on pretty much getting good grades, hanging out with your friends, and just making sure that you're finding yourself, because middle school is that time for it.
I feel like you can, if you really like the person, I feel like you can start to become friends with them first before you guys start
Yeah.
like dating and stuff. Because a lot of people just go into the relationship and then it doesn't work out, and then you guys
Mhm.
like get
End up
sad and
like, yeah.
stuff, and then your grades go down and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I definitely think you guys should start as friends,
Yeah.
but obviously it's up to you. Yeah.
Still on segment 3, but a follow-up question for Prisha. Prisha, how do you handle rejection from when your crush says no?
I feel like obviously at first it's gonna be sad because you just told your crush you like them and stuff like that. But I feel like you should just like move on with your life because if someone doesn't like you back, then they don't like you back. You can't really change their feelings. So I feel like you should just move on with your life and like just talk to the people that make you happy. Another big thing is that I feel like when someone rejects someone, the person like goes and starts like making up rumors and like tells their
Yeah.
friends and stuff. I feel like that's not okay. Like just move on with your life. They don't like you, and like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
nicest way
Yeah.
possible.
Like genuinely, like even though yes, it's like devastating.
Yeah, it's
From
so sad. Trust
like
me.
if your crush doesn't like you because like you've been like moping about this, telling your friends, like all that stuff, you're just like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, I like this person, he or she.
Hmm.
But like genuinely, like if they don't like you, I think that's a sign that there's someone out there better.
Yes, that's a
Yeah.
sign from the
Yeah.
universe that
Like
you should just
they're probably somewhere some like they're probably just not the right person for you. Or
yes.
maybe you never know, maybe right there in that moment he or she might think like, okay, not right now, like I don't like them, but then maybe in the future they might like you.
Hmm.
But really, honestly, that just gives you like a sign that either need to move on or there's somebody like better for you.
Especially if they're a bad person, just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys can use these tips, to maybe tell your crush like that you like them or not, or if you can just use this to maybe build up to the opportunity where you can't tell them. But thank you so much, Prisha, for being on the show. We really appreciated your tips and stuff.
Yes.
But just know having a crush is normal. You're not weird for having one. Everyone is gonna have one. But I just hope that you guys can use this video to just help you out. Okay, bye guys.